What's going on, everybody? I want to show you guys how to R5 spindle and clear out the shop for the new event extremely quickly using this method to cheese the new boss. Just as a heads up, this is spoilers for the quest, so if you haven't finished the quest yet, I highly suggest you go ahead and do that. It's really, really good. Part 2 is awesome. But if you have already cleared it and you're having trouble with the boss, this might help you kill it a little bit faster. I don't know how to show you guys my clock, but right now the event has been out for about 40 minutes and I spent about 30 minutes completing the event quest. And if we go over to our event shop, and we go over here, you can see I've already bought my crown and both of the refinements for CINNABAR Spindle. We've already got CINNABAR Spindle R5 because we did the other portions of the quest to get the other 2 refinements. Just really quick, if you haven't done the other 2 refinements yet, you can get them very easily by building a snowman and doing the Dragon Spine special trainings. These will go by fairly quickly. All you have to do is just go to the marked challenge area and then complete those, and you'll get these Snowstrider emblems, and these will be used to buy the first 2 refinements. But yes, once you get here, you're basically just going to follow my instructions. So essentially, the Fellflower has a lot of HP, or at least it looks like it has a lot of HP. Don't get me wrong, it does have sizable health, and it is kind of like a boss, but the main issue that everyone has when killing this thing is getting its shield down very, very quickly. There is a mechanic in place to where it drops these little mechanisms. I honestly don't know what to call them, but you destroy them and it does some damage to his shield, and you need to destroy about 3 of them if you're not using a pyro character to melt a shield. But similarly to the resistance domain that you can do, that's basically all cryo, you can just run 4 pyro characters and destroy those shields very, very quickly by using elemental gauges. So if you don't know what elemental gauges are, it's basically an idea that theory crafters put together to quantify how much shield will break when you use an elemental hit of damage on the shield. Now this is actually really cool because what it means is that if you have just a bunch of pyro characters, you can take down shields very, very quickly by just applying 1 unit of pyro over and over and over, because internal cooldowns are based on each specific character, which means that if you run multiple characters, you don't have to worry about ICD at all, except for the characters that have ICD. So Yoimiya has ICD and Toma has ICD. Xiangling and Bennett you don't have to worry about. And the only thing that matters is that you're applying pyro. It doesn't matter exactly how much damage you're doing. So what you can actually do here is just shred straight through the boss's shield. It's very, very quick. So for this example, I'm using Yoimiya, Xiangling, Bennett, and Toma. And not all of my units are built to do damage. Yoimiya is built to do some damage. Xiangling's built a little bit, and Toma obviously is going to add a little bit of damage on top of that. But Yoimiya is the main character I'm using to take down the boss. You can also use characters like Diluc. You can use characters like Hu Tao. You can use characters like Yanfei. There's basically any pyro unit that can constantly output pyro without having to worry about internal cooldown is going to be good for this challenge, because you're going to be able to just take down its shield incredibly fast. And the thing is, you don't even necessarily have to use a pyro carry. The reason I suggest using a pyro carry is because it just makes the shield going down very, very quick. Once you've taken its health down about halfway, I would suggest going to pick up the shards that it drops, because those shards will heal it if you don't pick them up fast enough, and if you can't tear through its shield fast enough, it will heal up quite a bit, and that can get pretty annoying. But if you just start dropping elemental bursts and elemental skills and pyro damage on this thing and shredding through its shield using just elemental gauges, because again, damage does not matter, it's just the pyro application itself, and then about halfway, once you get there, go pick up those shards, you're going to get through its shield very quick and way faster than you would by just waiting for it to drop those mechanisms that deal damage to its shield itself. Trust, guys, you don't want to miss out on this sword, even if you're not getting Albedo, because in the future, if Albedo comes back, or if they ever have another defense scaling character, this sword will probably be insane, and it's absolutely free, so like you might as well go for it. MiHoYo doesn't give out a lot of free stuff, and in addition to that, it's unlikely that the sword will actually end up coming back, because Festering Desire didn't come back, and that was an awesome sword that everyone was hoping that would come back during Dragon Spine again. So I highly suggest that you guys make sure you get this sword during this event. Anyways, I know this video was super short, but I hope this helped some of you guys. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and you can catch me live at twitch.tv/Braxophone a few times a week. Albedo weapon comparison very, very soon, and thank you guys so much for watching. See ya.